The body mass or the weight in combination with stature or height is used to determine body mass index to indicate whether one is of normal weight, overweight, or obese. It is also relevant to sport where light individuals excel as in distance running and marathon, or in throwing events in athletics where heavier individuals perform better. Stature or the height or standing height is the distance between the floor and the vertex or the top of the head. In conjunction with waist, the body mass index is computed to determine if one is normal weight, overweight, or obese. It is also an important factor in several sports such as basketball, while weightlifters are usually of smaller stature. Muscular fitness, it is the condition of the body when the muscles of the body continuously contract without being tired. Example is the partial curls-ups. It is better to test on the strength of the muscles of the abdomen, replacing the sit-up with anchored feet with speed of 1 minute. These objectives of partial curls-ups is to test of the muscles of the abdomen is strong because abdominal muscles are essential keeping good posture and in avoidance of low back pains. The equipment of the partial curls up is the mat or towel. While in push-ups, a physical exercise done in these positions, which are the raising or lowering of the body using the arms. This exercise enables the pectoral muscles, triceps, anterior deltoids, and the midsection as a whole. To measure the strength and the endurance of the arm and upper body muscles. The equipment is the mat or the towel. In push-up, we have two different kinds of push-up for boys and girls. Flexibility fitness. It is an example of this is to touch right and left and right at the back of the body of the participant. This is described as the extent of your joints in moving freely in different parts of the body, according to Donna Ricketts of Study.com 2017. Sit and reach test. It is the common example in measuring flexibility of the student. Its main target is the lower back and hamstring muscles. One manifestation of this test is lower back pain, lumbar lordosis, and pelvic tilt. This is widely used as the general test of flexibility, according to Sports.com. The purpose of the sit and reach is to determine the flexibility of the back of the thigh or the hamstring muscle and of the lower back. Risk of being injured is lessened if the student has a healthy hamstring muscles. This test lessens the pressure in the lower back and prevents hyperextension of the knees. Walking or the running is to measure the ability of the heart, lungs, circulatory system, and the muscles to transport and utilize oxygen during physical activity. It is an excellent measure of overall health and physical fitness. Because the test measures the level of the student's endurance, the emphasis should be run steady pace.
Use a non-stretchable tape. Make sure the tape measure is level around your body and parallel to the floor. Keep tape measure near your skin without pressing. For measurements, bust. Measure all the way around your bust and back on the line of your nipples. Chest. Measure directly under your breasts as high up as possible. Waist. Measure at its tightest point widthwise, normally simply over the middle of the umbilical cord. Hips. Measure around the widest part of the hip bones. Midway. Measure midway between the widest part of your hips and your waist. Thighs. Measure around fullest part of upper leg while standing. Knees. Measure immediately above the knee. Calves. Measure around fullest part below the knee. Upper arm. Measure over your elbows around anterior limb of the lower vertebrae. Forearms. Measure beneath your elbows around fullest part. Measure the